Hey there! Welcome back to Cities in a Blink, where we uncover the stories behind the world cities, one blink at a time. This is How Did That City Become the Capital? Our journey through the political hearts of nations. Today, we will explore how Lisbon became the capital city of Portugal. Lisbon's story begins long before the nation-state we recognize today. It occupies a strategic position at the mouth of the Tagus River, opening into the Atlantic Ocean. That river mouth wasn't chosen for show, it was practical. It offered a spacious, sheltered natural harbor that made Lisbon a natural hub for commerce, connecting Europe, Africa, and the Atlantic world. Over centuries, the city passed through a succession of powers. The Romans made it a municipium in the 1st century BCE. After the fall of Rome and a period under Germanic rule, the Moors took Lisbon in the 8th century and held it for over 4 centuries. That long historic layering gave Lisbon a cosmopolitan, maritime edge few inland cities possessed. The decisive turn came in 1147, when Afonso I of Portugal took the city from Moorish control, a key moment in the Christian Reconquista of the Iberian Peninsula. Over the following decades, Lisbon grew in importance and, in 1255, was formally declared the capital of Portugal, replacing Coimbra. With its maritime harbor, expanding trade links, including with England, and political importance, Lisbon became the natural seat of the Portuguese kingdom. In the 5th, 10th, and 16th centuries, the Age of Discovery, Lisbon's harbor became the global departure point for expeditions to Africa, India, and Brazil. With that came wealth, colonial networks, and empire building. The city was now not merely a national capital, but one connected to the broader Atlantic world that defined Portugal's role in global trade and exploration. Yet Lisbon's fortunes were not all upward. On the 1st of November 1755, a devastating earthquake followed by tsunami and fires destroyed much of the city's old district. In the aftermath, the Marquis of Pombal led the city's reconstruction, redesigning the Baixa area with a modern grid and even earthquake-resistant construction techniques. That rebuilding showed how Lisbon's capital status was tied to innovation and renewal as much as tradition. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the city and nation endured invasions, regicide, authoritarian regimes, and ultimately a peaceful democracy. The Carnation Revolution in 1974. Throughout, Lisbon remained the political, cultural, and economic heart of Portugal. Today, Lisbon is again a vibrant, globally connected capital. Government institutions, cultural hubs, universities, and commerce sit side by side with historic quarters and views over the Tagus. It stands as a capital defined not just by power or monumentality, but by openness, maritime connection, and layered history. So why Lisbon? Other Portuguese cities had periods of prominence, but only Lisbon combined strategic geography, a natural harbor at the Atlantic edge, sustained political centrality since the mid-13th century, and the global reach that came with empire and trade. That made it the clear choice as Portugal's capital. If you love discovering cities and the stories behind them, hit that subscribe button and join us for more adventures. Next up, we're heading to London, a capital whose strategic decisions, institutions, and global reach created one of history's most influential urban centers. Thanks for watching Cities in a Blink, where stories of cities come alive, one blink at a time.